So I'm Christian. I'm the latest addition to the German Accelerator team. I'm happy to talk about the German Accelerator and say a little bit about what we are doing here in the Silicon Valley. Well, the German Accelerator is founded in 2011, as we have already mentioned, and is built on a few needs that German startups have that currently are big issues when founding a startup. First of all, when we think about that, there might be probably plenty of ideas you have in your head. What are the problems when it comes to startups in Germany? First of all, the big problem is that there are not many people that actually do want to start startups in Germany. There are many people that want to go to big corporations, go to the public to the public sector, but there are not so many that play the wild card. More than that, there are very few people that would buy products of people that do decide to build great things, that try out new products. The market in Germany is very small, and it is very difficult to access this market, if so. One could argue that the European Union is a great big market, and probably one of the greatest markets in the world. However, it's very diverse. France is very different from the UK is very different from Germany, and it's very difficult and expensive to enter those markets. And this money that you would need is not available in Germany. As you can see, there's very few venture capital money available in Germany, and it's very hard for those companies to scale it. The German Accelerator is a vehicle that wants to bridge the gap. We want to, next slide please. We want to make a permanent bridge between Germany, which has so much improvement potential, and the US, which has proven to have kind of figured it out when it comes to establishing the next big technological startup or company. Standing in the Twitter building, it's a very easy claim to make that the US has kind of figured it out. And we do that in order to foster innovation and increase economic development through the power of entrepreneurship. And we do that through three main pillars. First of all, we want German startups to have access to the money that is out here. And do you have a clicker? No clicker. Okay, well. And we want to further, more than that, give the companies, don't bring them over here and then leave them here and make Germany lose out. No, but we want to have them have a competitive advantage by having the best of both worlds. We want the companies to keep on to the German engineers, which are super good. We are a great country at building stuff, aren't we? And more than that, we are also very loyal. Our workforce doesn't really leave, something that in the US is a big problem. Engineers and developers are leaving on a really frequent basis, something that is a real competitive advantage to our German companies. On the other hand, we want to give them the access to the scaling that is over here, the marketing, the business development, and those great networks that are out here. And we do that in order to create the next global leader, not a local category leader, but a global leader such as the next SAP in whatever the field is they're doing, being based in Germany. The companies that are coming over here have various objectives. First of all, they want to understand what the business environment is like, which is very different from the business environment in Germany. Second of all, develop a strategy on how to access the US consumer, mold their go-to-market strategy around the consumer by having interviews. And all of this is very dependent on learning how to network and learning how to pitch over here, which is very different from the pitching in Germany. The pitching in Germany is very in-depth and very, very informative rich, whereas here it's all about building the connection, something that the startups have to learn. When we move on, we do all this in a 3-month program in which the companies mold their business model and go-to-market strategy around the US market and around the consumer. Having done this successfully, the startups are able to stay here further 3 months in order to execute upon the strategy and sell their product or service over here, in order to be able to scale their products and be successful over here in the US. The services we provide are office space, mentoring, boot camp, which gives them culture courses on how to make a subsidiary company over here, and more like tools which will enable the company to be successful over here. While all the companies are in IT, they are of very diverse nature. We don't really discriminate which kind of company should be in the accelerator, but the main key is that there are technology companies. We have some apps that focus on flirting. We have apps that are business modeling tools. We have very diverse companies over here. While all of these companies are diverse. They all benefit from one key source, which are our mentors. As Uwe Wagner, Dirk Lüth, or EJ Dieterle are all representing our mentors here, which take the startups by the hand and lead them through a successful program and help them hit the ground running when they enter the US for the first time. They could come by themselves and they could try it. However, having the knowledge and the network of a mentor accelerates the program a lot. One could say that this costs a lot of money, and people think that we take money or equity from the startups. However, we don't. We are funded by the German government, as well as our strategic partners, such as Volkswagen, Telekom, or Deloitte, who all believe in the German Accelerator to create innovation and economic development through building a bridge between Germany and the US. Thank you.